Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market to get you ready for next week. And before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100+ likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and 3 days of live trading, check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it. Dow is up 0.36%, Nasdaq up 0.45%, S&P going up 0.41%, and Russell up 0.76%. So here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and we got kind of a weird day on Friday. We got energy going up on top, then we got technology, financial, industrials, basic materials, and then we got consumer cyclicals. On the bottom, consumer defensive, communication services, utilities, real estate, and healthcare. Week to date performance right here on top, communication services, technology, consumer cyclical, financial, industrials, and then on bottom we got energy, basic materials, consumer defensive, and real estate. And here on stock market map, we got Tesla up 0.5%, Amazon going up 0.37%, Meta going up 1.89%, and you can see it right here, energy sector lighting up. On Friday, everything is in the green, and then we got Google down 1.31%, and Nvidia again rallying on Friday, up 1.95%, Microsoft going up 0.88%, and then Apple going up also 0.74%, and smaller regional banks also not doing that bad. Some of them are green right here, and then also the bigger banks, JPM, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all are green on the day. So next week we got some big data coming out, and that can shake up the market. We got CPI coming out, and then in top of that, that was not enough. We got Fed's interest rate decision, and that's going to be a big one on Wednesday, and we could see a lot more volatility in the market. So make sure you're prepared for that going into next week. And here's my X account, and if you're on there, definitely give me a follow, and I do post a lot of things right here on X. Now let's go over some charts. Right here you can see HYG, smart money here on bottom, and then we got S&P 500 or SPY ETF on top. We actually pushed even higher on Friday, and look at HYG not going higher. So last time this thing did not play out. Market just went higher, and then HYG actually was going higher also, and now we are seeing that again. So does that mean we could see a pullback? Definitely, so keep that in mind. Another one I want to show you guys right here, fear and greed index reading at 68, but if you look at right here on S&P 500, extreme greed right here, and so far no pullback, nothing, absolutely nothing, just going up in a straight line. Then we got BPSPX right here. You can see RSI overbought for almost 2-3 weeks, still 84, 85. But if you look at my screen, this MACD right here looks like it wants to roll over, and if that happens, yes, this thing can come down, and if that happens, you're going to see overall market coming down, and possibly things are gonna be really to the point where you can buy something. Right now it's just chasing. Anything you're buying, you're chasing, especially on mega caps or on S&P 500 itself, Nasdaq 100, even Russell 2000. You're just chasing. Anything you're buying, you're chasing right now. Then we got bear bull sentiment, and you can see right here again, last week was 48.8, and now I mean it's pretty much there. Almost 50% are bullish, and now we got some 27.4% are bearish in this market, and 25 are just neutral. So that means one thing, pullback could be right around the corner. We just don't know yet. And now let's get right into S&P 500 SPY ETF. On SPY ETF, it's up 0.43%, and finally getting that close over 460, and that took almost 1 year to close above 460. Now, is this a clear breakout? Not yet. We need one more confirmation, at least 2 more days above 460, and if that happens, definitely you're going to see 465 and possibly a fresh new all-time high, and then you're going to see a pullback at some point. Now you can see in this market, all-time highs are not too far away, so going long or buying anything, you're pretty much chasing everything right now. So on SPY ETF next week, you want to watch 460 if this is going to be actually a real breakout, or this is actually a fake breakout and we come right back in at around 455. On a pullback, you want to watch 13-day moving average right here, 456, 20-day moving average right here, 453, 450 as a support, and this thing here above 460. So far it's holding. So next week, SPY can hold right here 460, then definitely you're going to see 463.82. That is where this upper Bollinger Band is sitting, and then possibly this thing can squeeze up to 465. Any bad catalyst, anything bad coming out of Jay Powell's mouth, and then CPI, we could see a dump off. So watch out next week. If this thing actually dumps below 453, anytime you see SPY taking out 20-day moving average right here, that means one thing, this thing will come down to 450, 443, and then this gap, 441.33. On triple Q, it's up 0.45%, but unlike SPY ETF going up to a new high for the year, this one staying behind, not even getting above 393. So going into next week on Monday, you want to watch the resistance right here at 393, and if this thing can break 393, then you're going to see 395 to 396 on triple Q. Below 393, you want to watch the support 390, 387.33, rising 20-day moving average right here. And below 20-day moving average, you're going to see a lot more selling down to 384, 380, and then this gap, 378.28. On Dow Jones, it's up 0.36%, and this one just consolidating. You can call it a bull flag right here, a mini bull flag. And if this plays out, you're going to see a move all the way up to 367 and possibly a fresh new all-time high. Now 360, that's going to be your line in the sand right here on DIA. Anytime this thing takes out 360, you're going to see a dump off down to 358 right here, 13-day moving average, and then this gap, 356.13. We also have support down here, 354.46, rising 20-day moving average, and then this gap down here, 351.21. We got so many gaps to fill here to the downside, so any pullback here in this market, and you're going to see quickly DIA coming down to this gap, and then possibly down to even this one. And keep that in mind, the way market went up, we can definitely afford a pullback anytime. On IWM, it's up 0.76%, and this one, I mean, this was a really nice, move to the upside. You can see this thing not going up in a straight line. We went up, came back, we went up, came back, we went up, came back right here, exactly almost down to 183 support. And we actually bought the dip on Thursday, 185 calls, and this was a fantastic play. And you can see, I mean, that was only a day trade, but holding or swinging next day, look at this, guys, 185. I mean, there was lots of money to be made right here on IWM, and now trading close to 188. So 188 breaks, you're going to see a move up to right here, this previous high around 192. Below 188, you want to watch the support down here, 185, 183, 181, and then all the way down here, 180, 178. On dollar, it's up 0.43%, and this was a strange move here in the market. I mean, you can see dollar going up for past 1 week, and guess what? S&P 500 also going up or staying flat, not coming down. So someone here is lying, and that could be dollar, 10-year, or the market. So here on dollar, you want to watch 103.58 as strong support, and to the upside, it needs to get above 104.48. Also on dollar, Bollinger Bands are squeezing, and that means one thing, we could see a big explosive move here on dollar. To the downside, below 103.58, this thing can come all the way down to right here, 102.68. So this is why this market is acting really strange, especially mega caps. Look at this one here, 10-year TNX going up almost 3% on Friday. And guess what? Magnificent 7 also rallying. Nasdaq 100 going to the moon. No pullback, nothing. And this thing went up 2.81%. Now, is this actually a breakout right here? Looks like it, right? We need more confirmation. This thing needs to stay above right here, 41.91. If that happens, TNX going all the way up to 43.71. Below 41.91. Watch out for the support down here, 40, and that's going to be a strong level to watch on TNX. On VIX is down over 5%, and this thing is getting decimated. Now, we talked about it before in my video that VIX here, I don't see a breakout until this thing breaks above 15. Also, I said in my video, VIX cannot hold 13. You're going to see a fresh new low, and we got a fresh new 52-week low on VIX, and pretty much closing at the low of the day on Friday, just above 12 bucks. So on VIX, the next support 11.88, and that would be lower Bollinger Band on this daily chart. If there is a pop here on VIX, it needs to get above 13. Above 13, you're going to see a move up to right here, 14.29. And that is why I said before, this thing needs to get above 15. That's going to be a clear breakout for more upside, but also Bollinger Bands are squeezing right here on VIX, so explosive move is coming. And given the fact that this thing is down already so much to the downside, I would say explosive move to the upside might be coming, but it's gonna take some time and we need more confirmation. This thing, first of all, needs to get above $13 right here. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated going into Monday night.